Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So it is the new year. It is pretty uneventful so far, but something I've been wanting to do recently has been write my goals down, and I thought it'd be fun to share them with you because I haven't seen that recently, of sharing kind of what the new year holds. I am a believer in kind of the new year starts things fresh. So it's a very kind of messy setup. I've got a blanket here, I've got stuff over there, and I've got a 1-hour white screen lighting my setup, and I've got some food. I've got dinner. So I'm gonna be eating so it's gonna be like a mukbang type of thing. But yeah, I just wanted to share some goals with you guys, and I would love to hear your goals down below. So leave a comment on what you're trying to achieve this year. For me, at least, this year is going to be a big year. I am excited. Okay, so let me take a bite. I have salmon and pasta today, so pretty good. Okay, my first goal is to graduate college in May. So I will be graduating college. I've pretty much on track to finish everything. Everything with the school I think is approved, so I will be graduating in May. So that's the first goal, which I know I'm gonna check off. So I'm gonna write that first one down. Okay, I am finishing. I'm really excited. I was talking to my therapist and she's like, "You're gonna miss it," and I was like, "I know." I'm excited to be done with school. It's been good and rewarding, but also I am ready for a new chapter in my life. So that kind of leads me into the job search. So my second goal is to get a job right out of college. So probably May, June, the end of May, early June, I want to have secured a job. I did apply for the Lululemon junior graphic designer position, and it's based in LA. I have not heard from them since. I applied right before Christmas, around the 21st. So I haven't heard anything from them quite yet. So I'm gonna keep barking at that tree, but I want to look at different places to apply as well. I'm really interested in living in a different place, so I'm pretty much going to apply anywhere. And for those that don't know, I am a graphic design student, so that's the field that I would be most likely applying for. I have and am interested in doing social media marketing, just because I have been doing that with my 2 internships, but I've been creating graphics, but I have been kind of learning the ins and outs of what it means to be doing social media. So I wouldn't be opposed to do that either, just to try it out. Okay, my third goal is to move out of New Orleans this year. So I have lived in the New Orleans area for, all of my life. So I'm 21 now, so I've lived here pretty much all of my life. I do like LA. LA is just really expensive, and I don't have a lot of friends out there. My boyfriend lives out there and his family does, but I don't have a big support system out there. I have been really interested in North Carolina, Colorado, Tennessee, Texas. I don't know, everyone loves Texas, but who knows? Texas might be my best bet. I've also been interested in living in New York City, which is kind of like a pipe dream for me. Who knows if I'll actually get there, because it is also really expensive. But yeah, I kind of want to stay on either coast. I don't care what coast. I'm not tied. I'm a Gulf Coast kind of gal, so I don't really care whether it's east or west. But yeah, that's my third goal, is to move out of New Orleans. My fourth goal is to invest my money a little bit more wisely this year. I have been hearing from friends and family here about people investing in rental properties, and Spence has a friend who knows a lot about that and has helped people invest in rental properties. So my goal this year is, and you know, who knows how it's gonna be, but my goal this year is to at least be in a place where I could potentially put money into a rental property next year, so in 2022. I think it's a little bit courageous to say to put in a rental property this year, just because I don't think I have the money or the savings for it. Yeah, I don't think I do. That's something I would want to talk to someone about. I just don't know, but I do want to invest my money more wisely, and I have been interested in real estate. I don't want to pursue it, but I have been interested in it. And so I think that's something where I want to look into getting some property, and I could live in it for a little while, you know, have someone live on the next side of me and pay rent and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that works out. Spence and I both are interested in that type of investment, so that's something that we might work on together, like independently but together at the same time. I think we want our own properties and not go in it together, and if we did, we would go in as partners and not as a couple. So if anything happens, then we're not tied together but just by partnership. So that's something that we're both thinking about. Okay, another goal of mine is to be more consistent with YouTube. So I did it in high school. I stopped when I was a senior in college, a senior in high school. I started, I think, my junior year. I stopped my senior year. I honestly don't know the reason why. I think I just stopped just because. And I looked back pretty much all of my college years and was like, that was so fun, but I remember just the time management part of it was really difficult, especially taking a bunch of classes. In high school, I was taking 4 AP classes, and I was in all honors. I graduated with like a 4.2 GPA, so, and I was on the tennis team. Like, I was just doing a lot of things, and I think YouTube just went on the back burner, but I have been really interested in it again. And it's something where because I'm a graphic design major, I kind of want to explore my graphic design with YouTube, which was something I was interested in when I started but never knew how to do. So now that I know how to do it, it's something that it's feasible. So that's something where I want to be more creative and use this as an outlet to be more creative and to keep my skills up, as well as just to make videos. I purchased a new camera this year, and it's a G7X, so that was a big investment. The last camera I had, my dad graciously gifted it to me, but it is a little bit on the older side, so I decided to upgrade, and I paid for this with my own money. So I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that. But yeah, I just want to have it be really organic and not too, like, yeah, I just want YouTube to be really organic and kind of what I'm feeling. I have highs and I have lows, and I really enjoy when people talk to the camera like this and are pretty intimate. That's why I like Nicole Raffi. She's pretty intimate with the camera, and it's a very easy setup, and it's not the nicest background, but it works. So I definitely want to be more organic with it and less set up. And that was something that I think I focused on too much in high school, was having things look perfect all the time, because my living situation was not perfect, and now my living situation is still not perfect, but I think I'm fine with it now. Obviously, I want a clean home, and I do have a clean home, but it's not all picked up all the time, and I think that's okay. And I just want to be super raw and organic with everybody and myself, and just create content when I want to, and I want to more, so I'm hoping to be more consistent with YouTube. So that's my 5th goal. Yeah, okay. I have 2 last goals. So my 6th goal is to save up and also be in a position where I could potentially buy my dream car next year in 2022. So my dream car is a Subaru. It's nothing too extravagant. It's a Subaru. I like the Crosstrek and I like the Outback. I think I would go with the Outback more so, because it is a little bit of a bigger car, but I do love Subarus. I've never driven one, but I've always heard good feedback from them, and I love the way they look. I think they're super cute cars, and I love what they stand for. So I just want to buy a Subaru myself, and just be able to do that. I think it'd be fun to have my own car that I've paid for. I'm currently driving a Kia Soul right now. My previous car, Betsy, she passed away but was revived. She was an old car from 2002, and it was my mom's old car, so I just used her. But she died on me probably in October, and then my dad had this car, so he's letting me borrow this car. Slash, it is my car, but it's still under his name. So I would like to be in a position where I could afford to buy my dream car, which is a Subaru. And I don't care if it's used or new. For Subarus tend to hold their value pretty well, actually, used. So they're pretty expensive used, I would say. So I mean, either one is fine with me. I'm not too picky, but I do know I want a Subaru. And then my final goal, which is just a fun goal, is to go to Hawaii for the first time. I've never been to Hawaii, obviously. Yeah, and so I just want to go with a bunch of friends. Obviously not right now. Spence really wants to go. He said he's never been either, and a couple of friends of ours want to go as well. So hopefully things clear up and we're able to go in the summer or later in the year or something like that. But it's something where I've wanted to live in Hawaii just for a little bit, but I mean, vacation there is kind of the first step. So we shall see. I've never been, and Hawaii is beautiful from all the pictures, so we'll see if it is. But yeah, those are my goals for 2021. I think they're semi-realistic. I didn't put things like exercise and get in a routine, just because I think those are kind of my daily goals rather than a big overview of 2021. Those are things I want to be doing all the time and I am consciously thinking about. These are a little bit of a bigger goal for me.